토트넘 사상 최초 아스날 원정 멀티골을 기록한 사나이. 예상을 뛰어넘는 센세이셔널 활약에 현지 분석가들 역시 난리 났는데요. BBC에서는 득점 장면을 어떻게 해설했는지 살펴보겠습니다.
Spurs aren't done here. Good stuff from Maddison to get to the byline and in for the equaliser from Son-Heung-min. Tottenham are level. Well, somewhat against the run of play, but they've had their moments, Tottenham, and they've taken one. And for the first time in an Arsenal jersey, David Raya concedes a goal, and it's Son-Heung-min who scores it. It wasn't the most brilliant ball in, but it curled dangerously towards Raya's goal. It was meant as a cross from Son, not a shot, but Arsenal never quite dealt with it. And Maddison did brilliantly here to get away from Saka. And that's a very, very good finish. Credit Maddison. Super turn. And Son tucking it into the back of the Arsenal net for 1-1. Jorginho, oh, he's caught by Maddison. Son to his right-hand side. James Maddison, Son-Heung-min, 2-2. Extraordinary stuff. Arsenal have gifted Tottenham an equaliser, and Son has helped himself to his 150th Tottenham goal. And Jorginho has no place to hide here. His first touch is all right, then he just seems to get himself in a tangle. And Maddison stole it from him, and Son was most unlikely to miss from there. The Spurs have won their last 2 games, having fallen behind. They've come back twice in this one. They've never won 3 consecutive Premier League games from a losing position in the past. You wouldn't bet against anything at the moment.
Game, really enjoyable game. And when we look at it now, we're going to look at it through the risk and reward of Tottenham's approach.
한편 BBC에서는 6라운드 베스트 11에 비수마와 손흥민을 넣었는데요. 두 선수를 넣게 된 이유에 대해 살펴보시겠습니다. 비수마는 콘테 감독 밑에서 정규 경기에 출전하는데 어려움을 겪었다는 사실만으로도 선수 자체의 문제보다는 감독의 많은 영향을 받았음을 알 수 있습니다. 비수마는 이번 시즌까지 토트넘에서 놀라운 활약을 펼쳤으며 런던 북부 더비에서 미드필더에게 기대할 수 있는 열정적인 플레이로 아스널을 상대로 활약했습니다. 상대 선수의 수비를 가담하며 커버하는 그의 능력은 탁월했습니다. 아스널과의 무승부는 아마도 정당한 결과였지만 토트넘이 승점 3점을 모두 가져갔다면 아스날 팬들은 비명을 지를 수밖에요. 손흥민에 대해서는 이렇게 논평했습니다. 런던 북부의 라이벌을 상대로 한 토트넘의 인상적인 경기였습니다. 에미레이트 스타디움에서 가장 충격적인 페널티킥 판정이 내려진 원정 경기에서 2번이나 뒤진다는 것은 강인함이 필요한데 손흥민은 그 강인함을 충분히 보여주었습니다. 해리 케인이 바이에른 미넨으로 떠난 이후 손흥민의 경기에서는 이전에는 볼 수 없었던 성숙함이 느껴졌고 이번 시즌에는 더 나은 팀 플레이어로 성장한 모습을 볼 수 있었습니다. 토트넘의 2골 모두 손흥민이 훌륭하게 성공시켰습니다. 토트넘은 페널티킥이 선언되었을 때 부르뚱하지 않았지만 사실 소란을 피워도 될 상황이었습니다. 수비 손에 닿을 경우 고의성과 무관하게 핸드볼이 선언되는 규정은 그저 웃음거리이며 반드시 없어져야 합니다. 풋볼 런던에서는 8점으로 양팀 최고점이었는데요.
초반에 공을 골문 안으로 넣었지만 오프사이드가 선언되었습니다. 휴식 시간 5분 후 브레넌 존슨은 큰 기회를 잡았고 뒤이어 손흥민이 첫 골을 터뜨렸습니다. 그리고 손흥민은 상대 페널티킥 직후 침착하게 2번째 골을 넣었습니다. 손흥민의 토트넘 통산 150번째 골이자 유럽 축구 이적 후 198번째 골이었습니다. 손흥민은 최전방에서 압박과 골을 주도했습니다.
이제 BBC의 경기 장면 분석을 살펴보시죠.
It's a game. Starting with the risk side of things.
Well, I think the risk is that we know that Tottenham are going to try and play out because that's how they want to play, and I think that Arsenal do want to press high. They want to try and win the ball in an area where they've got a very short route to goal, and I think they started very well with that. I think Tottenham, seeing Tottenham and the way that Tottenham are going to play now, they're going to probably continue to play how they're playing because they've got joy doing it. You see Arsenal, the guys very much a great presser for us, and then you can see the rest of the guys, the trigger, there it is, winning the ball back, trying to win it in an area where you can punish them. This one you see Vicario, I thought had a really good game, very, very competent game. He goes long and you're thinking, okay, they're going to change the strategy, but they don't, and this is where you believe that, yes, Arsenal finally done it. Maddison, look how deep he's had to come. Jesus nicks it off of him and you're thinking, bit of composure. bit of calmness here.
That's for 2-0.
That's for 2-0. And then, you know, we would have seen what Tottenham really were made of in that respect. And, you know, in the end, you know, he misses the chance. And, you know, it's a big chance to miss.
And look, it's not just in reaction to that one chance there, but it's what has happened this season. So is that your one area of concern at the moment? I mean, look at the shot conversion.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Because I think if you are going to try and chase down a City, if you are going to try and stay in that top four and try and win the league, then the chances you're creating for a good play, what they've done there, good closing down, then you have to take those chances. If those are the margins, if that's what you're doing it for, then you have to take the chance.
Which requires another number 9?
Well, you know, we're talking about the margins now, and if that's you need to score those goals. 2-0 makes that a different game. We'd probably seen a different kind of Spurs, because 2-0 down in the derby is different to 1.
So that's the risk side of things. You, because you're a very positive person, are going to look at the reward side of things.
Well, there's been a lot of rewards, I think, since Ange Postecoglou's come to the football club. He's been very exciting with the fans, and Maddison has a huge part to play again. I mean, he's had a great time since he's joined Tottenham. He's been instrumental in all the good stuff he does, and you know, they grew into the game. Yes, Arsenal came out with a fast start today, but you can see with Kulusevski and Cole, they grew into the game. This is a big chance, of course, for Johnson arriving into the box, and we talk about who starts in goal. Ray makes an unbelievable save there, and it's fantastic to keep them in the game. But again, Maddison, there's no pressure on Maddison. He can do that simply down the side to Kulusevski, and again, they're attacking the Arsenal goal, and there's no panic.
And this is where I was talking about, you heard Martin Odegaard talking about indecisiveness in the way we were passing, and this was one from Jorginho. He's got so many options, and bam, kind of like, you know, he kind of falls asleep on that, and this is, you're not gonna get away with that. Not with Maddison and Son. You know, that's the kind of thing. And I think that, again, you look at Maddison now, by now Declan Rice is off, massive amount of space here, and I believe in the end, you know, as much as I think a point is a great result, in the end, they could have this should have been a better pass into Son. Son might be tapping that home, but like in the end, you know, I think a point, we've got to take that point and be happy with it.
Well, Tottenham have also got to be happy. I mean, as Ange Postecoglou said, you know, they keep coming back. That's 4 of 6 league games. They've fallen behind, and they're still unbeaten this season. Well, it is a different Tottenham.
It's a different Tottenham, and it's a Tottenham that have got a lot of belief in themselves. You know, you can't say Maddison, Udogie. I think the goalkeeper looked really, really competent, and Van der Ven. You know, they got a few players in very good form and a lot of confidence, and this will give them even more.